In this video, I'm going to be going over the massive market crash happening right now in NBA 2K23 My Team. As you guys know, yesterday we got those insane new out of position 2 packs, which include some of the new best cards in the game. Yes, we do have those playoff Dark Matters, but the cards from the actual set is the Dark Matter Ron Artest. I think he's a top 3 point guard in the game and such an amazing Dark Matter card. We got the Nikola Jokic Hero Dark Matter, point guard Jokic, who's 6'11", has such a good jump shot. I think he's probably maybe the new best card in the game, probably top 3, just one of the overall more glitchy cards in the game. Talking about glitchy, we also got Dark Matter Kevin Garnett at shooting guard and small forward. He's probably the new best small forward in my team, just a better Bill Russell. We look at the Galaxiopoulos, we got Antoine Jameson, we got Iguodala, we got Hiru Turkoglu, we got Big Z, who's 7'3" and can play the small forward and shooting guard position. I mean, this set was just stacked with such good cards. We got the Hero Turkoglu, and then we also got the base out of position one as well. We got even Pink Diamond Robert Williams. Time Lord's very solid. We got Pink Diamond Elgin Baylor, a great budget point guard in my team. We got the Hero Time Lord, and then we do have AI, and this Pink Diamond Ousmane Dieng and Joe Ingles, who are great point guards. Like, I think both are in the top 10 range at the point guard position, and this just crashed the market like crazy. So in this video, I'll be going over when's the best time to be buying your cards and when is the best time to be selling your cards as well. So right now, the point guard market is down like crazy. So if you guys have any point guards, for example, I have Dark Matter Cade, do not be selling your point guards right now. I know they look a lot lower. I know they're super cheap. I know you're probably worried that they're going to continue to go down, and they might for the next like day. You know, maybe like you guys watching this Saturday, I'm recording this Friday night. So like Saturday, they might still be a little bit lower, but usually Sunday, Monday, the market does rise back up. So what I would do and what I'm going to do with my Cade is I'm going to wait till probably Sunday or Monday and then end up selling him, because that's probably when he's going to have his most value. Because if you look at all the new point guards we got from the out of position 2 set, we look at Ron Artest, he's going for what, like 350, 400, I think, around there. You look at the out of position Jokic, he's going for over 700,000 MT. I mean, if you look at the Hero Jokic as well, he's going for like 1.52 million MT. This will most likely come down when you guys are actually watching this video, but this set is super expensive, especially at the point guard spot, and there's just so many good point guards in the game. Like even Kevin Garnett, he's going for over 800,000 MT, which is crazy. I mean, it might be worth it though, because of how good of a card he actually is. So the crazy thing about this new out of position drop is before the set, I would say Cade was like a top 5 point guard, and now I think Cade is probably at that 9, 10, or 11 range when we're talking about the best PGs in the game. So that's how much, you know, the point guard list has changed and just how many new point guards we've gotten. Like if you look in the set, Ron Artest, amazing point guard, Jokic, amazing point guard. You know, you look at another card like Elgin Baylor, very solid budget point guard, Hiru Turkoglu, amazing 6'10" point guard, probably a top 5 PG in the game. You got Iguodala, very solid budget point guard, Ousmane Dieng, amazing point guard, Joe Ingles, amazing point guard. Like you got what, 4 or 5? I think you have 4 or 5, or maybe even 6. I want to actually count this quickly. 1, 2, 3, I don't think he's top. I don't think Elgin Baylor's a top 10 point guard. 2 or 3. And then I would say 4 or 5. So you got about 4 to 5 of the new point guards in the top 10 range, at least in my opinion. That is just crazy. So all the point guards in the game have most likely dropped. If we go back to the out of position 1 set, we look at cards like Jimmy Butler, he's going to be lower than normal. If we go to cards like Scotty Barnes, he's going to be super cheap. Like Scotty Barnes was upwards of like 70, 80K before the set dropped. And now you guys can see Scotty Barnes is all the way down to about 30,000 MT, maybe 35 at most. So he's crashed a lot in price. If you also look at Sengun, a 6'10" point guard, he's still super valuable, but he goes all the way down to what, 40K, maybe 50,000 MT at most. No, he's easily 40K, maybe even a little bit lower. So you got Sengun halving in price. You got Scotty Barnes halving in price. Like all of these point guards have dropped a crazy amount. So if you guys have any, I would wait to sell. I would not recommend selling any point guards right now. If you guys want to buy point guards, on the other hand, right now is a great time to do so. If you've wanted a Scotty Barnes, if you've wanted a Sengun, if you want any of the new point guards, cards like Joe Ingles, Ousmane Dieng, right now is the best time to buy point guards, because the point guard market is super low. I will say the only cards that are actually like up in price right now, or at least holding their value, are the centers, the power forwards, those top tier cards. You know, Taco Fall, he'll still be around the same price, right? If you look at a card like Yao Ming, he'll still be around the same price because we didn't get any amazing power forwards or centers in the game. So if you look at cards like, you know, Kristaps from the 16-bit promo, he's still going to be fairly expensive and fairly rare. It's just mainly the point guards, the shooting guards, and a lot of small forwards are down in price. Like if you look at T-Mac as well, he's only about like 900k. I've seen him go for maybe a million MT at most right now, and that's super cheap for a T-Mac card. If you even look at cards like, you know, Ricky Davis from the season 5 set, right? You go to Ricky Davis, he was always like 70k, around maybe 75. You can see he's a lot lower. He's now down to about 45k, maybe 40,000 MT. So I would not recommend selling any cards right now. If you guys want to buy cards, I think this is easily the best time to do so. This is the lowest the market's been in a while. Like since the season 5 super packs, the market has not been this low. Like every single card in the game besides power forwards and centers are super cheap. Like if you look at other, you know, great kind of value cards in the game, you look at, you know, a guy like AK-47, who's still one of the best small forwards in the game. He's now down to like, I think 45k, maybe 50,000 MT. So he's down a lot in price, and that's really due to KG coming out, Big Z coming out, and now it seems like you have to have taller power forwards, taller small forwards, taller shooting guards because of these absolute giants in the new out of position 2 set. Like if you look at Big Z, I mean, this man with 35 Hall of Fame badges is going for almost 500,000 MT. I'm not sure if his base one is a buy now. I don't believe he is. If he's a buy now, he might be a must-have card because you low-key need this man on your squad to go up against those other demigods. I don't think he's a buy now, but he might be like a must-have card in the game for how glitchy he is. The fact that he's 7'3", he can play the small forward and the shooting guard position. He might be a card that you guys want to have on your squad just in case you match up against a Big Z, you match up against a Jokic at point guard, a Kevin Garnett, you know, you match up against these really tall teams, you might want to have Big Z on your lineup. But yeah, guys, just want to let you guys know the market is completely crashed right now, and right now is a great time to be buying your guys' cards. If you've always wanted to pick up some cards, definitely right now is the best time to do so. And don't panic if you still have some cards like me. I want to sell a lot of my cards. I want to sell my Cade, I want to sell my AK, my Ricky. Just hold, wait till probably about Sunday or Monday. They're not going to go back up to what they used to be. 100%. There's no way Cade goes back to what he used to be. There's no way Ricky and AK go all the way back up to 75, 80k. At least I don't see that happening. Maybe it does, and that would be great for people like me who do want to sell their AKs, want to sell their Ricky Davises. I would just hold to at least Sunday, Monday, and their value and prices will most likely go back up a decent amount. And you can maybe even hold till next week, and then if we get a bad content drop next week, they'll most likely go back up in price. But let me know in the comment section down below what cards you guys are currently trying to buy on your squad, buy to add to your squad, and what cards you guys are maybe trying to sell, like you're trying to hold on to. Let me know all the type of stuff in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.